With summer now in full swing, galaxy season is coming to a close. But there are still a few galaxy targets up in the night sky that I'm planning to grab. And tonight I'm going to be going after two galaxies that are pretty special to me. I've already captured some brand new data on this last night, and tonight I'm going to be grabbing some additional data to stack on top of that. So come along for another astrophotography imaging session as I revisit the two galaxies that got me started on my astrophotography journey, Messier 81 and 82, also known as Bode's Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy. My name is Kwesi Akwa, and welcome to the Astro Park. Bode's Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy are two galaxies located in the constellation of Ursa Major at a distance of 12 million light years away from Earth. Messier 81, or Bode's Galaxy, is a grand design spiral galaxy with a diameter of 90,000 light years, about half the size of the Milky Way. The supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy is 70 million solar masses. The galaxy's spiral arms are made of young, bluish hot stars that were formed within the past few million years. Messier 82, or the Cigar Galaxy, is a starburst galaxy that's 5 times more luminous than the Milky Way. The starburst formation was caused by the gravitational effects of Bode's galaxy. This tidal force interaction has caused star formation within the Cigar Galaxy to increase tenfold compared to other galaxies. Both galaxies were discovered by Johann Elert Bode on December 31st, 1774. In 1779, the galaxy pair was rediscovered by Pierre Méchain and Charles Messier and listed in the Messier catalog as M81 and M82. So to shoot these two galaxies, I'll be using the Orion Eon 130 ED, my largest triplet apochromatic refractor telescope. And for imaging, I'll be using the ZWO ASI 2600 MC Pro. And of course, as usual, this will all be sitting on top of the Orion Atlas Pro AZ EQG mount. And to keep that light pollution at a minimum, I'll be using my Optolong L Pro broadband light pollution filter. So, without further ado, let's head outside, take a walk in the park, and get everything set up for tonight's imaging session of Bode's Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy. Okay everybody, I got everything set up now. I've completed my polar alignment, star alignment, focusing routines, and guiding procedures. So I'm now inside of APT and my imaging session for M81 and M82 is now currently in progress. So if you follow my red cursor in the center here, you can see the bright core of M81 or Bode's Galaxy right here. And this diagonal white sliver is M82 or the Cigar Galaxy. and everything seems to be going pretty well so far. So as usual, I'll be taking a series of 3-minute exposures. I'm going to collect as much data as I can tonight. I'm hoping for at least 3 or more hours of data to add on to what I collected yesterday evening, and that should give me hopefully a decent image of both galaxies. So the only issue I've been running into tonight, as well as yesterday evening, is that there's been a lot of airplanes in the skies for some reason. Fortunately, none of them have flown into the frames that I've recorded, but it's something I will be keeping an eye on. So yeah, apart from that, I believe everything's going pretty well so far, so I'm just going to collect as much data as I can tonight, and as always, I'll just see how the night progresses. What was the first object that you ever took an astrophoto of? And what was the experience like for you? Let me know about it in the comment section down below. For me, it was May 7th, 2020, and after going through several months of trial and error trying to get my astrophotography rig to work, I captured a pair of 2 galaxies, Messier 81 and 82. At the time, I only captured about an hour's worth of integration time, and I didn't capture any flat frames as I didn't know how to generate those at the time. So when I went through post-processing, I noticed that there were a lot of dust motes, but fortunately, they were on the edge of the photo, so I was able to crop those out. But after going through the phase of post-production, I was able to generate my first astrophoto of those 2 galaxies. And although it won't win any awards anytime soon, having the opportunity to capture photons that traveled through space for millions of years was an experience I'll always remember. I then revisited the region the next year in 2021, and I made a massive improvement as I captured about 4.5 hours of integration time. And I was able to pull out some fainter details in both galaxies, especially in M82, as I was able to capture more of that hydrogen alpha starburst region. And I was really impressed at the amount of progress that I made in such a short amount of time, only after about a year. And that's how we improve in astrophotography, as well as life in general. Change doesn't happen without a few challenges. And after doing this hobby for almost 3 years now, I've encountered a lot of challenges. But if you just keep pushing forward and making small incremental changes along the way, eventually you'll get to where you want to be. Hey everybody. So unfortunately I had to cut my imaging session a little bit short tonight since I noticed there was a giant wall of clouds that just came out of nowhere. And as I mentioned earlier, this is one of the several different types of challenges that I have to go through as an astrophotographer. But apart from that, the imaging session went pretty well tonight. I captured a couple hours worth of data, and combining that with what I did last evening, that should give me a really nice image of these 2 galaxies. Also tonight during my imaging session, I was able to witness the planetary parade that's happening this weekend. I was able to see Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all in a straight line across the sky, which is really neat. Unfortunately, I couldn't see Mercury, Venus, Uranus, and the waning crescent moon since it's pretty low on the horizon where I am currently. But I was able to see the remaining planets, and that was still a spectacular sight to see. So all that's left for me to do is to shoot my calibration frames, and that'll be a wrap for me. So thank you for watching Astro Park. Please enjoy the image of Bode's galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy at the end of this video. And as always, until next time, take care, and I wish you all clear skies. Revisiting objects that you've previously photographed is like revisiting old friends. You pick up where you left off as if you just saw each other yesterday, catch up in each other's lives, and share the progress and improvements that you've made. So, when you re-photograph old objects, be sure to check in every once in a while on your previous photos and be proud of the improvements that you've made and the progress that you'll continue to make along the way.